Wow, that was very, very interesting. Before I get into this video, I just want to say I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to start any fights, but tonight didn't feel like NXT Takeover as much as I enjoyed it. Of course, but I mean I enjoyed it, but it just didn't feel like NXT Takeover. Maybe it was because it was still in the CWC, or there was just that one thing missing. I just don't know what it was, but it didn't feel like NXT Takeover to me, like the last one, and like Stand Deliver. That was Takeover, but this one didn't feel like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not trying to be biased. So let's get into the action. MSK and Bronson Reed faced Legado del Fantasma. They MSK and Bronson retained their titles. This was a really good match. It got everyone, it started to wake people up. It was This was the first big match. It was really, really good. Everyone was happy for it. Um, you know, Bronson almost killing Santos Escobar, and yeah, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was fun watching, and like I said, MSK and Bronson retained titles. Next, we had Xia Li versus Mercedes Martinez. We were it definitely excited. I was excited to see how um, Xia Li was gonna and Mercedes were gonna do in their first big takeover, and she did not disappoint this match at all. I was really happy that she won, because if it just feels like they're building her up to be a big deal. Now, people didn't like the match. You know what? I'm happy for her. So let's. And then after the match, um, Mercedes ended up attacking Boa and Xia Li with the chair, and then I forget her name. Mi Ying, that's what her name is. She ended up grabbing Mercedes and basically chokeslamming her onto the outside of the barricade, and that's how we ended that match. That was the aftermath of that match. Um, Next, we got the $1 million championship ladder match. Now, that was what I was hoping for. I was really happy to see. LA Knight ended up picking up the victory over Cameron Grimes, which I'm not mad. The right person won this match. Um, the way I see it is that they're going to build Cameron Grimes up, chasing the title. That way he can win it. Maybe the announcement that they made, or then another takeover, one of the two. Great physical match between these two. Cameron Grimes is just over with the crowd, and I don't blame him. He's super over, and that's a good thing. He's a good character. At first, I was skeptical about this character, but this was really good. All right, next match: Raquel González versus Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship. Raquel ends up retaining her title. Again, Ember Moon basically took care of most of the match, and she should have won, but Dakota ended up screwing her over after she hit the Eclipse on Raquel. Both physical match. I enjoyed it. It was okay. Wasn't really the best match at all, but it's I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know if they're gonna have Dakota take the title, or knows? Who knows where this is going? So we get back from break. The Great American Bash is returning July 6th. It'll be a special NXT special on Tuesday. So that's happening. So who knows what matches we'll be getting. So we get to our main event for the NXT Championship. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Johnny Gargano for Pete Dunne and Karrion Kross. I love this was like, if I had to rank the match between Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight and this, it'd be second, and Cameron Grimes would be first versus LA Knight would be first, and then this match would the last match would be second. Both physical matches, both going back and forth. Karrion Kross ends up picking the victory over everyone, and he retains his title. And after this is what gets interesting. William Regal says after 7 long years of being GM of NXT, I think it's time for a change. Who knows what this means? It could lead up to a new GM coming in that or something. Who knows who will be, if they do a GM change, who would be the GM. So we'll just have to tune into NXT on Tuesday to find out. Well, that's it for me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video and this review. Like I said, I enjoyed this. It was okay. It's not your typical takeover, but I enjoy it. It's wrestling. I enjoy wrestling. I don't care. I'm not going to tune out. So I hope you all have a good night and stay safe.